We had stopped, but we still had to escort good Sunopek to the temple. I had a lot of things with us, and it was time maybe to eat some cooked fish. There's also thumpers, infuriating nearby wildlife. I didn't know if we would need that. We just dropped these things. They wouldn't be that useful, we thought. There was the pneumatic pickaxe, strong enough to destroy mountains. Yes, we would keep that thing. That could come in pretty handy. A totem stick. We were not afraid of enemies, so we would leave the totem sticks here. And then we went to the shrine that Sunopek wanted to visit. So before a temple comprised of huge stones, tendrils of dark purple fog swirled about, much like the mysterious mists that surrounded the island. We had reached our destination. Sunopek gave us a token of her thanks and began quietly preparing her rituals. Got a tide wand. Inside was a small empty chamber. A long hallway led to the altar room ahead. My eyes flitted to and fro, searching for traps. Well, we would search for secrets. As I ran my hand over the rough surface of the wall, a string of arcane runes flared to life, seeming to carve themselves into the stone before my very eyes. I studied the writing, my mind becoming strangely focused. I found myself speaking words I had never heard before, chanting their strange song against my will. I lost consciousness briefly, came to, an inner glow suffused my being. We also investigated the altar room, found some beautiful treasures, but respecting the Salamander people, we left everything as it was. Only the extras that they don't know about, only the extras. We still had to find the portal. Where, though? Where would that be? Probably we would find it somewhere to the east, but we weren't exactly sure. We also had too much with us. It was time to, throw some water away. There was also the tide wand, which we could use maybe to create shallow water. That could come in very handily. You had to be sure to keep that. But now it was time to seek other secrets. For example, that strange mountain here. After a sip of tea, though. After a sip of tea. We had seen the Oryx had found a water wrist. Very nice. And also a hyena was near. Before it gets us, we would get it. Actually, there were 4 hyenas. Pretty crazy. Could also use the pneumatic pickaxe if we wanted, but we'd rather keep that for if we would have to go for some kind of mountain. We should have rolled again with that Rite of Unity. Oh well. It's time to do something. But what though? But what? It's hard to tell. We would target one of these beasts. Maybe the one with the infectious bite. Then another one had to... had to bite the... well, not the bullet, but you know what I mean. They laughed and attacked us. And bled to death. It's time to heal a bit and protect ourselves. And then take care of the rest. Time to heal ourselves again. And then strike the beast. Score the battlefield for anything of value. Yeah, and we found some tooth, some meat, and some beautiful pelts. Take it all for now. And well, cook some of the meat. And maybe throw away a little bit more water. What would be next? In finding the portal. We wouldn't need the water rest at the moment, so maybe it was good to go to the sinking shrine we had just discovered. We went onward. Into the shrine. Quickly we climbed the thing and found a small hidden chamber. We had a look at that. Pressing a loose stone in the wall, I was astounded when a hidden mechanism inside rotated and revealed a hidden sarcophagus. With a mummy! Oh, well, not too keen to taking a mummy with us, really. We would rather look into the altar chamber, investigate the altar. There was only a spare and a polycow dagger, but we would leave it be. And returned. Let it sink in. There were some islanders nearby that we had to ask about things. Maybe they knew where the portal would be. I hailed the Salamander warriors. They greeted me formally, standing proudly with their weapons. I bid my allies farewell, pledging to make the moles pay for their treasury. There were different things we were out to do. First, though, we wanted to explore that island fully. There was a strange monolith there that we had to visit. Maybe we would find Malin there. Well, it towered above me, its shifting surface unlike anything I'd seen before. It was as if the dark island fog had been captured in solid shape. We had to find the portal and not waste time with the monoliths. We drank some tea. We had to get to the other islands, and the way by foot was way too long. We had to get to the ferry station. Maybe a rest was okay at the waterfall. Waterfall was something to behold, a powerful demonstration of the elegance and might of nature. Fell asleep to the soothing sound of the bubbling water, the cooling spray on my skin. In the morning I felt ready to tackle whatever would come next. It was a good place to rest. A very good place. And screw it, we would rest again. Encountered a group of travelers native to this land. Amarkaur struck up a lively conversation, seemingly to get on well with the locals. The islanders were willing to share knowledge of their land and customs with Amarkaur, if I would let her travel with them for some time. And nah, rather not, we don't have time for that. Islanders nodded and left our camp without another word. Disappointing? Yes. But we must not risk being split. We have to get to the portal, and if we get there, no one can follow. Thankfully, we had that staff, so we would visit and catch the butterflies, and then the tidal staff would help us through the waters. Well, apparently, though, it was not enough. Ah! It was not enough! So, well, we had to travel to the ferry station. There was no other way. After a sip of tea, at least. There we go. The molds were nearby, but we had to use this. We had to go to the west. A sea turtle let out a strange croaking noise. As I approached a strange structure, the ferrymaster laughed hoarsely and asked where I'd like to go. North to the drylands islet or east to the rocky jungle? Oh? There was another one. North to the drylands. Or east to the rocky jungle. Where's the rocky jungle? That's definitely drylands. Where was the rocky jungle? I would like to get to this thing. Maybe we have to think from here. North. What a weird thing. Oh, maybe, let's see. Maybe the compass is different. No, it's not. North or east? Well, we have west or nothing. I cannot see anything up north. Damn this. Oh, we couldn't reach the ferry from here, I guess. Oh my goodness me. So we could only go to the east, somewhere here. There was nothing here. What a weird place, really. I think we have to go to the desert oasis, maybe. To get back, because I don't know where this leads us. North, to the east. Oh well, let's try to go to the east, right? We can always go back. East, north. Drylands and rocky jungle. This looks like a rocky jungle. This also looks like a rocky jungle. Yeah, this looks like a rocky jungle. We have to go to the rocky jungle. Let's ignore just what they say here in the direction at all. East to the rocky jungle. Ferrymaster hugged me, leaving my clothes damp and smelling of the sea. Though normally passage would cost my stellar reputation here, allowed me a free ride. Oh, nice. Let's see where we get with this thing. Yeah. Definitely east. Absolutely east. Not really, eh? Well, let's visit the dilapidated shack, shall we? Nah. Well, you don't know whom we find there. It's good to look at everything. Encountered a worn, poorly constructed hut in the wilderness. A desperate-looking man peered out at me, his pale, emaciated form sparking pity. The man entreated me pitifully. He had thought to find riches in this land. Now was trapped and desperate. Any help I could give would be a godsend. Do we have anything to give? Or maybe we could give him hyena pelts. Let's make a small donation to him. He would like chocolate, but we need our chocolate. We will give him hyena pelts. Here we go. Thanked me kindly, and I felt happy to have helped. There's a wooden cross. Maybe we could dig there, right? But for now, let's reach this thing. It seems like the quickest thing to get to. So we traveled further south. We had heard of some unknown place there. And we had found a shrine. Was it worth to visit the shrine? Everything. We might find Malin. We have always to take that into consideration. We approached the shrine. Near the shrine I saw distinctive tubules marking where needle plants would grow. We found a small shadowy chamber and looked into it. After pressing a loose stone in the wall, I was astounded when a hidden mechanism opened a hidden sarcophagus with another ancient mummy. It was a mummy of great age, but we left it in peace. It was good to not disturb this. What would we have found here? Better take the golden hand, eh? No, no, no. We cannot have this. Our salamander allies are what we rely on. Cannot disturb them. There was the portal. Would it be good to visit that place out here in the swamps? Maybe it was a good idea. It was a long walk though, so we drank some of the water of legend. At least one. Oh great, an elephant graveyard. Oh well. We would go further and visit the mission. And then we would probably meet someone at the portal, eh? We went to the mission in hope to be able to trade. We could send items to Paris there. That would maybe not be the worst idea. We'll send some hyena pelts over. And some of the shards. We would also look for trading. We didn't want anything we had. But well, we were here to trade. Some first aid kits wouldn't definitely hurt. What would we give him for it? Maybe a shovel or two, or a golden coral. That could maybe help us very well. But a shovel was enough. We reached an arrangement with him, and he blessed our journey. It's time to continue our journey. To go to the portal. Should we have traded maybe for spending the night there? We would send Joby out to find something to eat, maybe. Dug something up. Some pearls, interestingly. Well, we went onward. Hope to meet some more salamanders. Hail the salamander warriors. They greeted me formally, standing proudly with their weapons. Them farewell, pledging to make the moles pay for the treasury. We went onward to the portal and approached it in a pitiful state of mind. In return for helping my chosen allies, the portal had been activated. All I had to do now was step through to continue my pursuit of Malin. I prepared myself to step through the portal. It was time to leave this war-torn island and enter the unknown. Fortune and glory. Where would the portal send us? As I exited the portal, I found myself in a new world and greeted by a trio of strangely dressed islanders awaiting our arrival. Angrily, they demanded to know our purpose here. I quickly explained, and they seemed to calm. And they realized that I was here to stop Malin, rather than help her. They urged me to hurry. The being engine had nearly limitless power and was badly damaged. If Count Malin tried to use it, the results would be catastrophic. I asked them about Malin. They weren't sure of her final destination, but she had spoken about scouring the nearby ruins of the Palikau for hints. Perhaps I should also search for these ruins. I glanced down to update my map, and when I looked up to thank them, they had vanished. In their place were several useful items. I wondered where they were. We could leave. We could go home. Use storage or leave. Going home? No, we have to find Malin. We woke up in a totally new world, surrounded by mountains, tar, strange sulfuric acid, rivers, and new islanders. We contacted the islanders quickly. They looked different from the ones we had met at the portal. They greeted me casually, as if I were an old neighbor out for a little stroll. They were completely unfazed by my appearance. We would give them a gift. Would they like? They would love the pearls. Oh well. Anticipating further contact with these people, I offered a gift. They accepted it gladly, surprise and warmth showing on their faces. They wished me peace and harmony on my journeys as I left. They hoped we would meet again for a bountiful exchange of ideas. And we would look into this world together soon. But for now, I had to close the diary. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Can signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.